Hi, today I'm going to show you a Google Chrome extension that will read any text out loud to your students. This is a Google Chrome extension, so you will need to launch Google Chrome. And once you have that launched, from the home page, you will go to Apps, which can be found in the top left-hand corner. From there, click Web Store. And there are so many great Google Chrome extensions. I've actually curated a little list right here on the left-hand side under themes. It says for Montgomery ISD. Click that. These are all extensions that I've added to this little library, and the next 3 Tuesdays. If you want to join me for my Lunch and Learns, sign up. Even if you can't attend live, you will receive a recording of them. And I'm going to go over all of my favorite extensions that are total game changers. You can register for those in Strive. I definitely recommend it. It's going to be awesome. But today I'm going to show you the Read Aloud extension. And so it's right here. It looks like this. Selection Reader is a great one too, but Read Aloud is perfect. You'll click it and there will be a blue button. Yours will say Add to Chrome. You'll click that. It will ask for permissions, allow those permissions, and then you're all set. I'm going to open up the E-Star, M-Star test that your students will be taking. I'm going to go back a couple of questions. So for students to use this Google extension, now it will already be pushed out to your students' Google Chrome. They'll click the puzzle piece in YouTube to see the extension you just installed. And when you scroll down, you will see it. If you click this little thumbtack, it will pin it to the top. Your students will have to do that. If for some reason your students sign on, they click the puzzle piece and they don't see the read aloud, then they will need to click the apps, go to the web store and install it. So once you're ready to use it, you'll just click it.
Question 3 of 24. Which set of shapes will be in thirds when folded on the dotted lines? Question ID 11.
So maybe you don't want the question ID read. That's fine. You don't have to just click play. You can actually highlight what you want read, and then you can click it.
Which set of shapes will be in thirds when folded on the dotted lines?
Or you can highlight it, right click, and select read aloud selected text. So you don't have to go all the way back up to the little megaphone. Whenever I go to the next question, so this right here is a flat image. So whenever I try to highlight where it says 6 units, I can't highlight that because in this program, this is just a flat image. It's not readable by any extension. Just what you can highlight can be read, as well as these boxes. These are it's kind of hit or miss what can be read. See, it's
4 times 3 plus 6 times 2.
Yay. Okay. Yay. I just found that out. I've tested this out so many times. So you can highlight. So maybe they want this question read first. Now, whenever you hit just play.
Question 4 of 24. Which expression can be used to find the perimeter of this figure? Question ID.
It's not going to read these questions. So the students will need to highlight it and then hit the megaphone.
4 times 3 plus 6 times 2.
And then highlight it. The only thing that I'm not crazy about these buttons because it does like select it like your answer, like that's the question you're going to answer. So you'll need to just make sure that they, select the answer that they want to select. This is an image, so it won't be able to be read out loud. But the great thing about Read Aloud is that it sounds very, very similar to how the STAR test sounds when it is an oral admin and the computer is reading it out loud to them. they the only difference is on the STAR test, all of this will be readable. And when they click the read button, it will read all of it, including the answer choices. And just like the STAR test, I like the read aloud because just like the STAR test, you
2
can
times 6.
hit this little settings gear. And under these settings, you can change the voice, the speed, the pitch, and the volume, just like the students can in the real STAR test online version as well. They're able to make these adjustments. The standard voice that you're going to hear under auto select test.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech technology to convert web page texts to audio.
So that's probably going to be the voice that you hear first and your kids as well. But if you just click this little selection, you can select your own voice. And if you scroll down to, so here are the US English names. They all sound fine. They're all great. I personally really like Daniel. It may be because that's my son's name, but I also just think it sounds the best.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech
And the great thing about this is even after you've made your adjustments, if you click out of it or go someplace else, it will remember what you last chose. So that is the Google Chrome extension Read Aloud. I definitely invite you to register for my Google Chrome extension Lunch and Learns. I'm going to be covering all kinds of great accommodations from colored overlays, guidelines that are really helpful for students who have those accommodations and need those for when they're not just doing testing, but for any type of browsing online or learning online. So if you have any questions or concerns or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am here for you. You can email me at diana.teal@misd.org. Bye.